Which social media platform do you think is the strangest, the weirdest, the most peculiar? Because I think it's LinkedIn. LinkedIn. Now, notice how I pronounced that word, LinkedIn. Linked, as in the past tense of link, linked, in. Not on, not at, but in. Linked in. Now, most people, most English learners, pretty much every language other than English seems to pronounce it LinkedIn. LinkedIn. So a longer E, link, no, link. LinkedIn. So they add the E, or they add the pronunciation of the E, whereas we don't. We take it away. Linked in. Whereas they say LinkedIn. So try and get rid of that E. Imagine it like LinkedIn. So like a link that you send someone, a link to a website. Link, and then tin. The metal tin, or a tin of tuna. Tin like a can. LinkedIn. Right, why do I think LinkedIn is the weirdest social media platform? Well, it's because it's not really a social media platform, but it is. It's like a hybrid. It's a mix between a professional networking platform and a social media. And I think nowadays it is leaning more towards the social media side. So you connect with people, which is essentially just like adding them as a friend, because you can follow different people, which is a little bit different. You follow them, but you're not like LinkedIn friends with them. So you connect with them, you send a connection request, and it's where people post all about work. And I know nobody on any social media platform is really themselves. It's never a true reflection of someone. But on LinkedIn, it's so much worse. The way that people write things and the way that people talk about themselves is just very strange. And it's like, when you go for a job, when you apply for a job, and the way you talk about yourself on your CV or your cover letter or in an interview, you have to talk well about yourself. You have to big yourself up, make yourself seem better than you actually are, and use very fancy, advanced words to describe very simple things and to make your job and your experiences seem a lot more profound than maybe perhaps they are. And that language is exactly the same type of language that is used on LinkedIn. Now, that's why it's strange, but LinkedIn, I think, is actually very, very useful. It's a very good thing for the right person. Now, not everybody is going to benefit from LinkedIn and using LinkedIn, but I believe, sorry, I've got an itchy nose right on the front of my nose. LinkedIn, I believe only 1% of people, I heard this the other day, you might need to fact check this, I heard this on a podcast, only 1% of people only 1% of active users on LinkedIn post regularly. Now that's not a lot at all. I don't know what it is for Instagram and Facebook and other social media platforms, but not that many people post on LinkedIn. So it's a lot easier for your post to reach a lot more people. And if you're posting regularly, then I think it's quite good for building authority, for making people respect you. And whatever industry you're in, if you can post about that industry, post on different insights, post about your expertise, it makes you seem like you know a lot. And it also makes people know you. There are lots of recruiters who are spending all day, every day, searching LinkedIn, running around on LinkedIn, finding different profiles, trying to hire different people. And if you've got, let's call it a normal job, and you post regularly on LinkedIn, the likelihood is that recruiters or maybe other companies will headhunt you. So they will come and find you and say, come to our company, we're better and we'll pay you more money. So if you know something about anything, get yourself on LinkedIn and start posting. That's my wise words over for today. Thanks for listening, guys, and I will see you back here